Hi, Soul Tribe. Thank you for joining me for Mystical Soul Readings. I'm Solreta Antaria, if you've not seen this before. And today we're going to have a little look into the astrology for the week ahead, followed by some tarot reading. So we'll really be able to dive in. But, we are in the retrograde season, so it's quite intense at the moment. So it is a good idea to be informed, to know what's coming. And we've just had some birds that were flying in a second ago, which was beautiful. So let me know in the chat how you guys are going. How are you riding this Mercury retrograde shadow that we're starting to now venture into? I myself am already feeling it, and we've had a little bit of tech glitches and things on some of the shows that we've been doing with Phil and with Greg. So if you haven't seen that already, go and check that out. Hey, Ken. Hey, Tim. And we've got Cope here as well. Awesome. We've got some more Kiwis with us. It's so lovely. Okay, so I'm going to get into the astrology just to start with. So I've written a couple of little notes that I just want to go over. So it's more kind of like the fixed signs. So like Leo, Taurus, these really strong people and characters that have to be a little bit more careful this week. So they're sort of like more prone to accidents. There's a lot of kind of like baiting energy going on astrologically as well. So just watch out for anyone trying to lure you into an argument. The other energy that I'm picking up on as well is being sort of transparent or being very careful to not put yourself in a dicey situation. So if you're feeling like that there could be some unease or some kind of like energy where assumptions and things can be made, or things to, I'm trying to think of how to clearly put this. Sometimes I guess things can be projected or things can seem unclear or things can seem like they're taken at like face value. There's a lot of sort of like assuming type chaotic energy going on this week. This is more a week that you want to have fun with your friends. You want to maybe like go out, just watch out for accidents and things like that sort of thing. So I'm that witch potion for today. I just felt like a little bit of extra pizzazz and just a little bit of kind of like luxe. That's why I put it in a martini glass. And this is the one that I'm using. So let me know what potion you guys are using for the week. But essentially, we're going to have Moon entering Leo on March the 9th. So this is going to be that playful, kind of fun, charismatic energy, which is probably why I'm feeling to, be a little bit extra today with the martini glass with my tea in it, my potion. So tapping into that playful fun side, it's going to help us ride through the crazy waves. We're also on March 11th, got Mercury conjunct Venus. So this is more when we're getting into that deeper heart spot, but also just making sure that you're not sort of like just engaging in things that are short term or where people's feelings or emotions can get upset. Just watch out too, because we're starting to get into that shadow period of Mercury retrograde. So if you need to like finalize or like sign contracts, things of that sort of nature, it's a much better time. Thank you. Yeah, isn't it fun? And it's not used for martinis. I only actually drink potions out of it and smoothies sometimes. So awesome. Tim's got cleansing vibe. That is the other one I've been working with quite strongly through this retrograde season. But yeah, so if you guys have work projects and things like that to finish up, you've got your deadline to try and get stuff done or try and wrap projects up and things, because it is coming on the 14th. Let me just check my note. We've also got, it's over there. We also have the full moon, which will be in Virgo, which is on the 14th. We're going to have an eclipse or a partial eclipse as well. So that's going to be quite a powerful time. And if you guys are joining us, let me just pop this over. If you joined us for the last new moon manifestation, we had a really beautiful session and tapped into some Japanese psychology techniques, which was a lot of fun. And this is the one I'm working with today. And beautiful reviews. Thank you guys for your reviews as well. That really helps me. And the affirmation with this is I embrace my full power and magic. But what I wanted to show you guys was this is the new one that we've got coming up. So we will have on the next event, the new moon in Aries, and it is also a super moon. So whatever energy you're working with now, just keep in mind we're building up. So that's why I've popped the drum picture here. It's almost like that intensity, that energy that we're building, and we're building to kind of like a climax point. So think of this new moon as We're working out like what seeds we want to plant. We're thinking about like who we want to be 6 months from now, or what kind of things we want to have manifest. So this is going to be a really powerful new moon event. If you haven't already, grab your potion and come along to the event. You will get sent an invite when you purchase your potion, and we will have a soul family chat and be working with this one. We're going to be doing a lot around really tapping in to find out your passion. I'm going to guide you through a process to get to the deepest part of what it is that your soul truly wants to express in this world. So then we're going to be looking at taking action around it. So really powerful new moon. And as you can see here, free access when you purchase a potion. And I should have the time. There it is. So for the Northern Hemisphere, it will be March 28th at 9 p.m. And for us here in Australia, it will be Saturday, March 29th at lunchtime. So I can't wait to have you guys join that event. And also really, really important that we're working on psychic development at this time, with the veil getting super thin, and especially having just come through the Pisces new moon that we worked with, and all of the other eclipse energies and powerful astrology for this year. So if you haven't already signed up for the Aura course, I know many of you have already done that, and I'm hearing amazing things. So thank you for your beautiful words, and so cool to be hearing about people seeing auras and things. So you do get all the bonuses with that. And also make sure to catch up. We had the paranormal ghost story, but coming next week, we are going to have telepathy and telethought. So if you have been into telepathy tapes, you don't want to miss that one. Oh, thank you, Jake. So Jake is saying these masterclasses are so powerful. You don't want to miss out this profound work. Thank you. That's so lovely. And we've got Sharon here from Tassie. Hello. And Ken saying, Sol, thanks for doing the new moon manifestation Zoom meetings. Really enjoying seeing everyone. Me too. And I just feel it's such a deeper level to connect, that, we have a beautiful group here on YouTube, but it just, to meet face to face, it's just next level. Oh, and thank you, Tim. So glad you enjoy the Aura course. Is life-changing and empowering. Thank you. So let's get a little bit back more into some of the astrology. So definitely tapping in, working like with your creativity and artistic ventures, things of that sort of nature. March 12th, we're going to have the moon enter Virgo. So this is, Virgo likes to focus on the details. They like to sort of get into the nitty-gritty, make sure, the T's are crossed, the I's are dotted, which is kind of what we need in this Mercury retrograde season. And that will be just before Mercury actually goes retrograde. So get your to-do list, make sure you're looking after your health. This is really a good time to sort of be on top of things before the chaos energy comes in. This is also about just trying to not be careful on small things that happened, because sometimes Virgo can get a little bit fixated on that, or really trying to fix things from a mental point of view. So we need to realize, like, when do we need to regulate our nervous system? When do we need to let things go, do some hypnosis, do some meditation work? You're going to have to sort of stay a little bit stronger with this one. And we will be going into some more intense energy, as I said, with the full moon in Virgo on the 14th. And also this will be a supermoon. Supermoon will be coming after, but it is eclipse as well. So intense energy, and Mercury retrograde starting that day. Oh my gosh, there's so much to remember, dates and times and things. But yeah, I want you guys to really focus more on long-term solutions rather than just sort of trying to get like a short fix. So just keep that in mind leading up to this particular time. Also trying to remain more disciplined. This will definitely help you guys as well. So let's have a look into the cards for this week and see what we've got coming up. And also after this, in a few hours time, I've got Barry Littleton on Maison Jupiter. So definitely make sure to catch up on that if you can't watch it in a few hours time, because it will be really, really interesting. So just to begin, I already saw my 6 of Cups. This is like happening for us, as I've said, for this whole month, not to us. So if we can look at it as, what is this intention, energy spotlighting? What is it highlighting for me? It's actually trying to help bring things to the surface. So it's a little bit like doing a face mask and drawing out any impurities, or a little bit like gold panning and finding, what's the gold between all of the dirt. It's that kind of energy that we're working with. So card-wise, I've got 4 cards feeling into this. I'm just feeling, okay, this is interesting. I do feel sort of more galactic energy coming in to help keep our frequency at a certain point. So definitely work with your guides, work with your galactic family, definitely working with like angels, any beings that love you unconditionally. They're showing me it's like a choir of music and energy lifting us up to a certain frequency. So they're sort of showing there's a lot more, it's a lot easier for the astral to come in through gateways and different things. And there may even be rituals and things that are also being done around the planet at this particular point in time. So they're showing me keep your frequency. They're actually showing me to work a lot with color, sound, frequency. So as immersing yourself in as much color, sound, frequency that feels in alignment, and also working with semi-precious metals, working with crystals is another thing they're showing me, working with water, programming your water, or if you are working with potions, definitely like working with that beautiful energy too. And let's flip these cards. Wow. Oh my gosh. This is like a lot of fire, guys. And we do have the Aries new moon. So everything that is coming up to be sift through is preparing us for this change and shift. They're giving me the word alchemization into this new earth and into this new world a lot deeper. Tammy, thank you for joining us. So Tammy is saying, I feel a major transformation coming this month. Yeah, definitely. So this is what we have. Look at the fire in this, the 3 cards in a row. Huge. We've got Leo energies in 2 of them. We've got Aries in another. But essentially, this is like really looking at like the energy that we would like to rise from the ashes. And it's funny, I was talking to my sister yesterday. We're in her beautiful garden, and she was showing me a plant that died when she was on holiday. And she's like, I pruned it all. And then it was like the phoenix rising from the ashes. So don't think that like, how would I say? We need to do some pruning. So this is the month to do the pruning so we can rise from the ashes. So beautiful Phoenix of Wands. This is definitely, to charge full speed ahead. I also feel that this is a month where we're learning a lot about ourselves. And this is the Queen of Wands and the Emperor. So we're really coming into more who we are. This is sort of like where we're growing up, and it's almost like with the trauma energy, a little bit of this month, there's like an adult kind of energy that's coming out through us. We're seeing things from like a different kind of point of view. And this is this beautiful Shaman Prince of Cups energy. So we're able to kind of rise up out of the drama and situation, see and pinpoint how everything's all interconnected and happening for us. Let me just get some little clarifiers around this. We have the Sun in reverse. So this might be, oh, that's so well said. So Sharon is saying, whoa, total burn off. Yes, as a Capricorn, the hangover of Pluto is lifting like brand new fuel. I agree. And so we have the Sun, we have the Judgment card, we have the Nine of Coins, we have the Page of Wands. So you're also going to see people's intention. You're going to see perhaps like as this Mercury retrograde energy comes in a little bit closer, because we're getting closer and closer to it. We're in the shadow period, but we might actually see where the Sun is going to spotlight other people's. Interesting that they use the word hotlight when we're going to be going into Aries new moon energy for our next manifestation as well. But yeah, they said the word hotlight. So with this, it might feel a little bit like a hot kind of like examining light in some situations. I feel like if you guys are keeping center, or if you're getting like the 20 questions, I feel like you can shut it down. So say someone's trying to bait you, as we said at the start with astrology, there's a lot of kind of baiting type energy, or trying to trigger and pull people into arguments and things. And yeah, Tammy, what a difference it makes journeying through this together. Let me know in the chat how you guys are feeling this. And Tammy, I also see you're an Aries sun and rising. But yeah, We also have the 9 of coins, which, you know, for me is about community too. It is a card of gain, is Virgo and Venus energy. So very much being in community, in spaces like this that are loving, that do hold us. Then Page of Wands. And you guys know this is the one that I call, it's my Tony Robbins type energy. So this is really, as we said with the astrology, it's looking into longevity. Page of Wands is usually sort of, it's an energy of like short spurts of energy. It's like you can run flat out sprinting, but we are preparing for a marathon. And it's definitely the soul tribe that's helping us to prepare for this marathon. So as much as you can, coming to containers and spaces like this, or coming to our Aries new moon manifestation especially, will be intensely powerful. And I just want to also say, I'm just popping your comment up. I'm sorry, I don't quite know how to pronounce your lovely name, so I don't want to muck that up, but we are doing a group collective reading for today. We do have individual reads sometimes, and you need to be, I guess, subscribed to see that and hit the notification so you don't miss out. So what we're seeing as well, this is an energy for this week of staying in love. So stay in connection, stay in spaces that make you feel good, actively choose things that make your heart feel good, to keep that vibration. Watch out for, as I say, too many cooks in the kitchen. With this 5 of Wands energy, this is an energy of strife. This is Saturn versus Leo energy. So definitely stay in that Leo kind of like romanticism if you can. I wouldn't be doing that with anyone that you don't want to ride the next 6 months with though. So I wouldn't waste time and investment into things that are not going to be giving a return, is the words that I'm hearing Spirit say. Let me just check, you guys. Okay, Tim is saying Pluto is rolling over my Venus right now. Lots of deep looks into emotions. I feel these upcoming eclipses will be very interesting, definitely. So the other one that we have is 4 of Pentacles. So definitely staying grounded in this. So have a look to connect with other people that you can open up and express your heart with. And you know, I'm very lucky to have a few best friends that we can do these sorts of things with, or, you know, go to events or go to breath work, things of that sort of nature will be very, very powerful to get us through this week. And hello, Tarika. Lovely to have you here with us. Let us just get a few more cards. I feel like Spirit's like, let's just have as much information for riding through this. So can we please have some advice for sailing through smoothly as much as we can this week, and having a fun week too, is what Spirit's also adding. Flipping these over. And I just want to thank you, Soul Tribe, for joining me. It's always such a pleasure for our energies to connect in this way, and it just lights my heart up so much to have you here. So we have the Hanged Man, 6 of Wands, which you guys know is my timeline jumping card. We have endings, but like really happy beginnings as well. So what we see is the Hanged Man. We have a 6 of Wands. We have a 10 of Cups, and we have a 10 of Swords. So don't forget, like, sometimes endings are sad, but there's something much better to come with this. Hello, Rainbow Sun. People were asking about you on one of our events the other day, and I'm so happy to see you here. Everyone was like sending you love, and where is Rainbow Sun? So I'm so glad that you're here. So yeah, this energy, I also feel that some things that you might be like getting sparks about, or if like some romantic relationships will be like soulmate connection, but then there's others that are like, feels really good at the time, and then we're seeing it wrap up or like fizzle out. So yeah, definitely lean on community with this situation. I would be looking at things from like a higher viewpoint, or like the eagle. It's Jupiter. There's a lot more growth and expansion, as Tim said, like with the Venus energy too. We're coming into where we're learning more about who we are and more about like what we want. So yeah, 6 of Wands, this is Leo energy. This is, you know, where we're looking at like where we want to go, and we're starting to get on that horse and move in that direction. I will just get some other cards. Let me just see what they want. Oh, they want a MasterCard. And we'll get Syrian card as well. We've got willpower and magnetism. So definitely this is tapping into some Leo energy, I would say. So we have that at the start of the week. I think it's around the 9th we have the moon go into Leo. So definitely working with that fun sort of like creative, like lover energy, deep passion. You know, this is about like enjoying your food, but remember, because we have Virgo come up a little bit later, don't enjoy an overindulgence, but it's like things that make you feel good and uplifted. Oh, that's hilarious, Corbin. We need a Pluto support group. Definitely a good idea. Oh, awesome. I'm so glad to hear you're well. I'm sending you big, big hugs. So lovely to have you here. So only you can make things happen. Align yourself with that which keeps you motivated and empowered. And magnetism. I am a magnet for drawing positive things and experiences to me in my life. And I was just writing some information that I'm preparing for something special that I'm working on a little bit later in the year. And a lot of this is connected to do with magnetism. It's connected to do with sort of tapping more into the core of who we are. Oh, thank you, Tim. And I love seeing you do the Syrian star card reads as well. It's like, it just, they're always so perfect, the ones that you pick. And awesome. Oh, I'm so happy you guys like it. So let's go into the Ascended Masters card and see what energy we're also working with Ascended Master-wise, who is wanting to help guide and work with us for the week. Reclaiming magic, Isis. Call back your power and what is rightfully yours. So this is that magnetism type energy we see coming off her solar emblem, and it's got like the half moon crescent here as well. And we see that sort of radiating out. So tapping into your magnetic power, your magnetic energy. Oh my gosh, how would that be? That would be awesome. Oh, thank you, Rainbow Sun. So let's get an affirmation card as well. And with Isis too, for me, she's one of those beautiful divine feminine that has such sacred kind of tantric energy. And I've been feeling a bit of tantric energy around lately, or that energy coming into the body. So just take note too, if you guys are feeling this, it's something at the moment I feel is also synchronizing with the Schumann frequency. And definitely when you tap into the body, you can more easily activate this. And we have the card of Nourish for the affirmation. Examine what areas of life you have been neglecting. What can you do to bring more self-care to these areas? So a beautiful card. Oh, thank you guys. Oh, I love you all so much. And I'm going to have the show with Barry Littleston coming up really shortly. Let me just pop this down. Hold on a sec. I just want to remind you guys, this will be a really powerful event that we're going to be doing. So the new moon in Aries, it's going to be a super moon, partial solar eclipse. So it's definitely one that will help us to really tap in, and I'll take you through a process. We're really going to get to the core. So just as I said, like with the drum picture here, we're going to be drumming out, like, where's your passion? Because I know for a lot of you, you're super talented at multiple areas, multiple things in life. So going to help you to pinpoint this. We're going to look at like what your soul is saying around taking inspired action, as well as doing meditation and things of that sort of nature. So definitely get your potion and come on over and join us. And yeah, Barry is amazing. I can't wait to catch up with him. We always have a good chat after too. He's a beautiful friend. And awesome. Rainbow Sun, you're also feeling that tantric energy. Yeah, Hathor as well. I put Hathor and Isis on that same divine feminine, sort of more Christ consciousness level, or Mary Magdalene level. Definitely divine feminine. So thank you guys for joining me. And I look forward to seeing you in a few hours from now. Have a beautiful weekend.